Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spectrum, and today we're going to be talking about a game that I'm really excited for that's just around the corner, Silent Hill F. I love the Silent Hill series. It's one of my favorite series of games, probably just behind Resident Evil, and my number one favorite series is The Last of Us. So it's right in there with them, and I'm super excited about this new entry into the game. We're going to be talking about, I think you say her name, Heineke? Or Heineko? I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know. But that's where we might call her Heine. We're going to call her Heine for this video. Anyway, we're going to be talking about Heine and the potential story, where the story is going to go for this game. All right, so this article comes from PC Gamer. It talks about the main character, the prime protagonist. We're going to call her Heine because I don't know how you say that name. If you want to read the article for yourself, I'll leave it in the description. And what the article goes into and says is that Heine has a lot of trauma. She is the game takes place in the 1960s. She's having a hard time with the way that Japanese society views her role because she's a woman. She doesn't want to be told what to do. She wants to be her own person. She deals with a father who is abusive and is either yelling in a drunken stupor or being abusive. She is worried about the future. She doesn't want to be like just a wife. She wants to have a life outside of that. The game follows the torments and turmoils of Heine, who is a repressed young woman. Moto, I don't know how you say his name. The producer of Silent Hill tells me at Gamescom, Heine is an individual who's gone through a lot of repression, so there are a lot of things that are applying pressure to her. This is the source of her many internal conflicts. The focus that we place on the story for Heine is how she musters that courage to combat the repression. And of course, there's going to be some kind of repressed torment, or it wouldn't be a Silent Hill. What makes her story all the more interesting isn't simply what's happened to Heine up into her life at that point, but her fears of what's to come in the uncertain place in a world that's changing due to huge societal changes. We divide the tension and horror into two sections, Al Yang, game director of Silent Hill F at Neobard says. One is the things that have happened to her or have happened to people in her life. That's a big thing, without going into too much detail. And the next thing is things that may happen, or basically things that are about to happen coming to fruition. So there are two main directions that we've placed. So it's very similar to how Heather operates in Silent Hill 3. So, she has all the stuff that's, I guess, her mother's past. That would make sense. Why would she just be dealing with her father and her sister? So, yeah, I don't know. We don't know yet what all's going on with this main character, Heine, but I'm really looking forward to finding out more. But the setting of Silent Hill F back in the 1960s has another added benefit. This is the era we have chosen because it was just far enough in the past that people remember some things, Al Yang adds. So you can recognize the telephone, but maybe you haven't actually used a rotary telephone before. It's just at the border of the past and mythology. So where things start getting a little bit muddy, you'll find a lot of familiar things in an unfamiliar format. Yeah, it's great to get some insight into the story, what this game is going to be about. I can't wait for this one. Like I said, I think we're about 3 weeks out. Yeah, when does this game come out? Okay, so the game comes out September 25th, so we're a little over a month out, right around a month as the time when this video comes out, so we don't have to wait too long. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comments. Are you looking forward to this game? And please do all the YouTube stuff like share, subscribe, comment. It helps the channel more than you know. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.